And don't forget, guys, we have a Matcherino code as well. You can hit !Matcherino, and you get a code and a link, and you'll be able to see it in the chat. And it makes free money.
Yeah.
You go in, you put the code in, and then they're like, "Bam, okay, we'll give money to the players now." And then players are like, "Thanks for the money, guys," and then they come back and play again, and everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. And
yeah, especially during these trying times of trying times.
Yeah, during these times where I think it's even more important to support like online tournaments. As more and more events.
It's honestly like kind of messed up if you don't help get this free money, because without you, this free money can't be unlocked and put back into the StarCraft scene in such trying times.
Exactly.
So it's really kind of offensive if you don't use the Matcherino code.
Do you
kind of a big middle finger to us if you don't use the Matcherino?
Do you hate StarCraft? Is that what?
Yeah, like, is that what this is? You just hate everybody who participates in StarCraft? Because that's what you're saying by not using the Matcherino code. But speaking of hating StarCraft, nobody here on this map here hates StarCraft. This guy actually loves StarCraft. He's really good at it. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. It is the man representing a Velo and AVNA clan, and his name is Riddler.
And in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Terran representing Costa Rica as well as Alpha X Latin America. He is Kaluz.
You know so the Riddler's clan tag, that's like a Velo NA, right?
Yes.
That's what he's going. So this man is proxy raxing right now. Two things I have to say. The amount of work it took this man to make a clan dedicated to a Velo, upload the picture for the little picture to be him and a Velo, that, my friends, is dedication.
Oh, the SCV scout though. Kaluz, he comes in, he sees that the Rax is missing, he sees that there are 2 gases as well. He, just like last game, alarm bells should be ringing right now for Kaluz. He should be able to connect the dots and be like, alright, there it is, bunker is being thrown down.
Yep.
Beautiful. Again though, this is a different kind of beast though, because Proxy Reaper, there isn't one way into the main. Like, sure, like this bunker covers this side, but he could come in from the right side, and then we have a second bunker is going down. But will the bunkers be able to finish though?
Oh, it doesn't finish. All I'm gonna
God.
say is the Terran win rate of 3 Rags versus Zerg tournaments has to be absolutely insane. Never seen the strategy lose.
Never seen it lose.
Never seen it. It applies in TvT as well. I've never seen 2 Racks lose.
I've never seen Terran lose in a TvT. Just saying.
Yeah, I've never seen Terran lose in a TvT, especially if they 2 to 3 Racks.
God. So this is looking pretty good so far from Kaluz. Like with these double bunkers, and now that they finished up, he's looking pretty solid.
He needs to just go for some SEV kills. Can he? He can't jump up on that other wall, can he? Yeah, he can. He can jump up, but it's risky.
Yeah, he'll take a couple of hits, but he can totally go straight into the mineral line if he wanted to.
Yeah.
If he wanted to sack his Reapers, but we've got to transition.
But what is he getting at home? I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm watching here.
It's getting a factory.
Inspiration
Oh,
from YouTube.
He's getting a 1-1-1. Is he going to get Medivacs to drop? Maybe.
Someone's been watching some Korean StarCraft.
Oh, and he's using he's going to use the racks to get high ground vision so that the Marauder can shoot from the low ground.
I mean, he could just put the Reapers up there so that I could shoot. But why risk the Reapers when you could just lift the racks?
Exactly.
Oh, he's gonna get the depot. He's gonna get the depot. That's genius.
Oh, really?
And then the Reapers can just grenade away all the workers and get. Oh, that's next level.
Wow, he didn't lose a single Reaper either. Oh my god, he gets the workers. He's gonna get the depot.
Wow, this is super impressive. And I never say that about a TvT.
Okay, he's floating his other racks home. So
and now that he has two, there's really not much that can be done here.
Oh, there's
But
a lot of
pull
bio
all the
there.
army. Yeah. It's all just gonna get slowed down. There's a lot of damage here for such a minimal army
Yeah,
from the Riddler.
The Hellion goes down.
No
Second
grenades.
Hellion goes
No
down.
grenades.
Oh god, these Reapers, they can finish off this army.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say with one grenade he could have taken out like a Hellion and 2 Marines. He should have landed that where the second is. That would have been hilarious. Landed. That should be a thing. Why don't people do that? Land their barracks at the natural.
Yeah, just to block it, just to deny
Yeah,
it.
imagine if that was landed there. It'd just be blocked until they could destroy it. That'd be hilarious. I should try that. I might be a Terran player now.
Meanwhile, though, we do. Oh no, he's the fly block. The Raven. It's not coming out.
Oh,
Ah, god.
rip. You'd think he wouldn't be supply blocked with all those units he lost already.
Yeah.
After losing his whole army, you think that'd free up some faith.
He's getting a third as well.
This man is ridiculous. What?
It's crazy.
He went from proxy racks into a third base.
Yeah, and with the Cyclone, he can totally push out. Like, he can totally fight this Marine-based army. Like, there's no stim.
Yeah.
There's nothing
If he
with these
has
Marines.
the kiting on point. Oof, no grenades though. I wish he. I mean, I guess grenades don't help too much. Probably just waste his micro ability. I like the Liberator though. There's not much to defend this here.
Oh, there is.
Besides this Raven that's coming out.
There's the Raven. There is a Viking
Oh,
here
there's actually a
as
Viking.
well.
Never mind. He's perfectly fine.
He should be if he notices. He
If
hasn't
he sees
reacted.
it, yeah, if he notices. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's out of range. He can't even get any workers. Oh. It's like we're watching college basketball here. Like, there's little mistakes, you know? Like, the pros would never make these mistakes. Like, the top-level pros wouldn't make them, but it still makes for a good game, and these guys are better than I'd ever be in a million years.
Exactly, and it looks like we're gonna just transition into a more normal game. The thing is though that the Riddler is looking pretty good because he had that very fast third base. He has like this tank advantage as well because his factory was so much earlier, like the factory with the tech lab. He has like the advantage so far, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what Kaluz ends up doing. Oh, he's going for mech. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
He's like, all right, you want to
factories.
do something crazy? I'm going to do something crazy. Oh, my God. So yeah, this push is actually might be pretty perfectly timed because there's no third base here from Kaluz, and he's just invested all his money into his production right now. He's getting all those factories cost money. Everything that's producing right now will not be out in time.
What's terrifying about this is the Ravens, because the Ravens, they can interfere as matrix the tanks and make them completely useless. So we'll see how
That's
these...
if he goes in now, because there's going to be another tank coming out right this second, and there's another tank in production. These tanks are going to just start compounding, and if he doesn't jump on it, he won't even have enough to block them all.
Yeah, and it's all about these Vikings for Kaluz. These Vikings have to zone out the Ravens and protect the tanks.
Yeah.
And we'll see how he goes. Again, behind this, though, there is a third base for the Riddler. So the longer this goes on, the longer this contain goes on, the better it is. Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, truly. Oh, nice. Oh, and he gets the Raven. Okay, I thought the Raven was going to get out of there. That was a good hold.
Yeah, that's...
He has his own Viking. He should have brought in his Viking.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good for Kaluz. Like, trading a tank for a Raven, that's not the
not
worst.
bad. Not the best, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, it's better than just
Especially when
losing
your
it.
opponent's, he's in your base with like a couple Ravens. So if you take out one, that really takes the wind out of his sail. That's the difference between having 3 tanks unusable and 2.
Yeah, in saying that, there are still 2 Ravens. They are going back home, though? Question mark?
I don't know if that's the right call.
Yeah.
Maybe he just assumes all these Vikings are going to get out of hand. Ooh, bad call there. In between 3 tanks sieged up.
Yeah. Oof. Takes a lot of shells. And Kaluz, he's starting to look really strong with this tank count. He has, what, 5, 6 tanks already? He's getting his third base. He's floating it over. Meanwhile, though,
Yeah, fourth base. I don't know how this goes. Like, the Riddler has a good economy, but he's not really doing any damage. Kaluz is getting a good army, but he's also not doing any damage. This is the TvT that we've come to.
Yeah, I mean, Kaluz, he has the more defensive army. He has, like, a lot of tanks, but not much else to protect them. So he is, like, set up pretty nicely. Like, this is a really nice tank line. But it could be abused. We'll see.
Yeah, this is... I don't know if I like this attack here from the Riddler.
Oh.
He's going with Hellbats against tanks. I don't know how that works out.
Yeah, the autotons is going down to tank the shots.
He just he drops the Vikings. Good call. Takes out all the tanks on the high ground. What are they called? The Ravens are kind of exposed, but he takes out all the Vikings taking out. Now he's got this little position in the center here and the high ground. More army coming in. He has more Vikings that can drop, but they're just going to fight the other Vikings. He has to lift up the third base, and now denying the third base while having a fourth base will put him at a huge advantage, but he doesn't see the tanks on the high ground because the Vikings over there, and he has his other Vikings on the ground. Is he going to pick him up? He's going to lose this army? Tanks deal more damage unsieged, but they do splash damage siege.
It looks
Picks
like
up the Vikings, get the high ground, loses the high ground vision. Oh, he still has one Viking. Huh. Very interesting engagement. I think that win... Oh, yeah.
GG.
Wow, I can't believe that worked.
Yeah,
I've never seen Proxy Racks not win a game.
Kaluz, he scans the third. He sees that the third is fully saturated, and he calls GG.
I wonder if he saw the fourth.
I mean, even
sees the fourth, like, joins the game and quits again.
Exactly. Oh my god. Like, the Riddler, oh my god, even though
Andy Man, what up? It is the Riddler. Sorry, Andy Man's in the chat. He asked if that's the Riddler. It usually is.
Yes. What's up, Andy Man?
The Riddler.
Thank you for joining. Oh my god. But even though Kaluz was able to hold on, like, he lost 18 workers, he forced his third to lift up, he lost all of his tanks as well. He had 3 left, and he held on, but he was just so far behind economically. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, I can't believe that really worked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was just saying, I'm happy when cheese works, and that cheese worked. Like, he really had... I was wondering, like, dude, you got a couple Reapers. They're not going to be worth anything. Just run them in and suicide them. Take out some SCVs. And he's like, no, I'm going to get concussive shells. I'm going to get a Marauder out. And we're just going to slowly take out these little depots here.
Yeah, you know, he had like a
supply blocking, causing more money, taking out a couple SCVs that are trying to repair, and then still did damage to the army that was left over.
I think what I liked most about it was that he had it all planned out, you know, like these are the steps that I'm gonna take. Like, I'm not gonna like divert and like lose like my Reapers or anything like that. Like,
it's just such a well thought out build, and I'm surprised it worked perfect. I think that's what happened. It worked perfectly. Like, step by step, he's like, all right, now I transition into this. Now after doing that damage, I get a third base, and now I'm attacking him, but he's not pushing against me, so now I can go ahead and get a fourth base.
Yeah.
And then once he denied the third, it was game over. I loved watching that. That was a good play here. But let's get into the intros. Bottom left-hand corner, the crazy man himself. We have, in his own clan, I believe, no one else is a part of other than him, maybe. I don't know the clan. He is a fan of Aviola. He is the Riddler. A very strange player living up to his name.
And in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Latin American Terran from Costa Rica, as well as Alpha X Latin America. He is Kaluz.
I wonder if Avila actually knows that he does this, or cares, or how he feels about this.
He knows. He knows. This has been a meme for a long time. There've been show matches, the Riddler versus Avila has happened.
Oh my god, no way.
Countless times. It's been awful. There've been like 2-hour-long like games, like mech versus mech, like completely mined out maps.
That's hilarious. I need to do some research now. It sounds great.
It was awful.
Sounds awfully great.
I'm pretty sure there was some controversy about it because I think it was during like a WCS Challenger qualifier or something like that. They held up the bracket and made the bracket go on to the next day, as in they rescheduled.
Oh my god!
Because their series took so long. Like,
that's quality StarCraft. I love it. I love it. I love to see it. Which is why I think the Riddler deserves the win here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like, no proxy this game, you know? More of a standard.
I can't believe the proxy worked.
I think something that I didn't get to mention because everything happened so quickly, but it was so huge, was that the Riddler, he found an opportunity where he came in from the right-hand side. The Vikings that were meant to protect the tanks, they were off to the left, so they weren't there. And then the Ravens just came in, the interference matrix, they threw down all the auto turrets, and the Riddler, he just came in and just completely crushed that position and took the high ground.
His Vikings were off in the third base, I think, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
he had his Vikings in the third base, and then that just gave him a little go-ahead to come in with the Ravens. It was a really good play, honestly.
Yeah.
Not for Kaluz, obviously, but for the Riddler. What is it going to be here? They seem to be going for similar builds, except for the quickest third I've ever seen.
Yeah, I like this, to be honest. Like, last time we had the Riddler going for a faster third. This time we have Kaluz going for a faster third. You know, if he gets away with it, then it could give him a pretty nice edge.
But if Cloak Banshees come out,
that's true.
He might be in trouble, which I feel like that's what we're going to see.
We'll see. We do have this 1-1-1 from the Riddler. We could see Cloak Banshees. We could see Ravens again. Ooh.
It's probably going to be a Raven, but I would like to see Cloak Banshees.
The Riddler does come in with his Reaper. He spots the fast third base, so now he knows.
Scans the main.
Oh, scans the main. He spots the reactor switch.
Is he going to switch it again? Okay, it's a Raven.
Here it is.
Boring. No, I'm just kidding. That's what you're supposed to do in a safe game.
Yeah, the Ravens are
satisfied having cheese for now.
Yeah, they're pretty standard, I would say, in TvT.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Boring. It's just too standard.
Yeah,
I want to see some more racks. Throw some BCs in there. Do a mass Raven meme. Yeah. He is already getting an upgrade. That's a really quick upgrade for the Cyclone. He already has 2 Cyclones out across the map. No, you fool! They will die. He's gonna lose 1 for sure. Possibly 2.
The Reaper's chasing him down.
Like that. Oh, he should have gone and grenaded it.
What is it with you and grenades? Every time you're like, man, that Reaper.
The Reaper has grenades. It's so useful. I forgot who I saw. I don't know who it was, but someone had a Reaper against a Protoss, and they just like kept grenading the army back and completely destroyed the entire army. Like the army was just about to get away, and then they grenaded back, and it just. And it's the most annoying thing in the world.
That sounds like a Mario move. I'm
pretty sure it's Mario. I just don't want to claim it, and then everyone jump on me in the chat. But you know, pretty sure it was Mario.
It was clearly Innovation who did that. Did you not watch? Did you not watch Super Tournament? God.
Yeah, where have you been, Yoda? I'm sorry. I live in NA, and that's like 6 a.m. for me. No, I don't know what time it is, but I do watch all the reruns when I can. Especially now that I don't know if all the world is on lockdown, but here in the United States, we are on heavy lockdown.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the world
outside is illegal now.
Yeah, has been on lockdown. At the same time, though, that should mean that you have more time to watch StarCraft. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. I got time now. I got plenty of time. He's actually gonna save the Raven and get the Viking. Wasted a lot of energy on the Raven though.
Nicely done.
Really good. Yeah. Waste energy to lose the Raven. He's already making another Raven. So 2 Ravens here. What is his magic number of Ravens going to be? Is he going to stop at 2, go for 3?
Yeah, we have...
Both players very passive.
Yeah, we have very differing styles of mech coming out from both players. We do have like a lot of factories, but we had the Riddler go for that Cyclone upgrade. Meanwhile, we have Blue Flame on the way for Kaluz. Kaluz going for more Hellion, heavy style, which I don't like against mech.
He's got a couple. Yeah, I don't know. The Hellions kind of pointless.
Yeah,
He has a couple Marinas tossed in his army as well. I guess from the early defense, and he thinks he's going to be able to get some Hellion damage. I don't see the Riddler losing too many SCVs to some Hellions.
Yeah, we'll see what Kaluz is able to get done. It does look like these Cyclones, they're like kind of sharking around, trying to see if they can catch anything. To be fair, they could potentially pounce into this turret and snipe the tank.
Totally, yeah. If he like scanned it, but he's over here defending. Oh, the Hellions did pick off one Marine and get the vision of the Zelnaga Tower.
Yeah. Here we have the Riddler coming back
and
with
then
these
they all die. It's like I'm watching the Animal Planet. They're like, get out of here. This is my territory. Hellions just sneak in. They're like, we're just going to hold this tower here. It's like, all right, go on, get.
Ooh, and here we go. The Riddler. He smells blood in the water. He's going for it. He's got his 3 Ravens, almost maxed out energy. He has 3 tanks as well. And
now, how does he engage here? I wonder what his push is going to be.
Yeah, this is... I feel like there isn't enough. There's 3 Vikings here to try and protect the tanks, but again, like, there's only 3 tanks here. They could all be interference matrix by these Ravens.
What if he interference matrix the Vikings?
He'd be a madman. This is what he'd be.
If he interference matrix one of them.
Oh my god, behind this there's a 4th base going down as well, but he's going for it.
Going for it. All the tanks get hit. Nothing left here. 1 tank left in the back. And even the Ravens tanking hits now here from the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. And what's that 1 tank gonna do? Like,
yeah. 3 tanks. 2 more tanks coming in. That puts him up to 5 tanks versus 2 tanks. And yeah, it's looking like the Riddler's gonna take this here. 2-0. I don't see a comeback here. Final tank is gone. 2 more tanks come for reinforcements. It's gonna, I don't know, postpone a little bit, but they really can't hold this by themselves.
Yeah, the 3rd gets sieged,
down.
The 4th is on fire. Like,
yeah. 3rd base goes down, 4th base gets denied, and now here comes Riddler with the signature expand behind attack.
Yeah, exactly. And again, like the Riddler, he's got TvT on point. Like his Ravens, his Raven control even, he just finds a way to get in and just interference matrix everything. And
what if the Riddler is letting a Velo play on his account? That'd be a plot twist for you.
That'd be insane. And the Kaluz, he's trying to fight back. He has a lot of tanks here. He has a lot of Vikings as well.
Oh my god, you got a lot of Vikings. Yeah, that's a lot of Vikings. Drop your Vikings, mate. Wow, and he took out all the Vikings still.
Oh my god, but more tanks come in, more Vikings from the Riddler. He doesn't. He drops the
Vikings. I don't know why. It's just like, all right, drop in SEAL Team 6. GG. Something about Vikings dropping right on tanks is very it's like ASMR or something like that. Satisfying videos. Every nation unite.
My god.
Yeah. Bringing honor to the Avilo name.
There we have
also
it.
kind of hiding his Riddler identity.
Yeah, the Riddler, he takes down Kaluz 2-0. You know, a little bit of cheese there, a little bit of straight up like Raven control.
Yeah. A little bit of Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
2 racks with some Parmesan.
Yeah. It was interesting 2 racks as well. It was like 2 racks Reaper into Marauder. It was...
Yeah. Marauder with concussive shell. He researched concussive shell in his opponent's face. And he's like, okay, but I got bunkers. What are you going to do? Oh, well, I'm going to take out 2 depots and then just leave.
Yeah.
He's like, what? You're just going to leave me alone? I thought this was like an all-in attack. He's like, nah. I just wanted to bug you a little bit.
Yeah. You know,
Which also, forcing out 2 bunkers, that's a lot of economy. He's like, all right, I got 2 bunkers I can hold. And then he's like, oh, yeah, now you got to rebuild these SCVs as well.
Well, the hard the hard part is that he went for this proxy, but he started his natural faster than Kaluz, right? Like he started that CC
and
at
his
home.
third.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. I enjoyed watching that. So now that puts us in the semifinals. Patty Mac and the not so real Avilo are facing against each other as we wait for Terran and Pili to finish his game. Winner of that plays Cham. Of course, Cham's in the finals. Semifinals.
Semifinals.
Yeah.
This is
not the finals yet.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know, Cham, he is the favorite to advance to the finals, but Terran versus Pili Pili, that's a pretty sick series. We may end up jumping into it, as you know, right now the Brazilian caster is in that series, and we're not going to start the semis without him. Like we'll start together. So
We're gonna be doing both semis, right?
Yes, of course.
Wait,
as we always
both semis. Everything's a best of 3 to the finals, right? Finals best of 5.
Yep.
Single elim, I guess as we have all seen here.
And Darking is just confirming the order of the semis, so we will be.
So we get to follow the Riddler all the way to the. Either he's losing in the semis or he's losing in the. Maybe he wins. Most likely, he might be losing in the finals. I predict. Seeing how good he's been playing.
Yeah,
it always like kind of humbles me to see like we're following the Riddler and I'm like, dude, this guy is sick. He's wrecking everybody that I love to watch play, and then he's gonna go up against Cham, and then like maybe Cham just completely wrecks him, and I'm like, wow, Cham is next level. And Cham can't even beat people like Cyril. So there's like, we talk about this I think every week, but there's levels to this Grandmaster stuff.
Yeah. There definitely is, like, not just Grandmaster, but like at the pro level, right? You know how you have like the typical people who make it into Challenger, then like your round of 16, then your round of 8, like your top 2.
You get a couple that go from one to the other here and there for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. StarCraft is kind of at a crazy place right now. You think you know something, and then Zest beats Cyril, and you don't know what's what anymore.